Witam bardzo serdecznie w Thaumaturgu. Tak sobie pomyślałem, że mamy tutaj zadanie. Tutaj funkcja rozpoznawcza i tutaj czas nas nagli. No ale no dobra, jeszcze pokontynuuję ten wątek główny. Idźmy dalej. Skonfrontujmy się teraz z tym Hadajem, Mordechajem, Hadajem. Kacap do wódki napluł. O, to tutaj. Idziemy do niego i porozmawiamy. Pralnia. Oni tu piorą. Mogę wejść na górę? Nie. Dzień dobry.
Is there something else you need?
Tak, porozmawiaj o jego konflikcie z ojcem.
Let's talk about your relationship with my father. A tense relationship.
Mr. Szulski, I'll say it one more time. Stanisław and I didn't quarrel.
Powiedz, że masz dowody na ich niezgodę.
Liar. Your anger still lingers around the photograph of my father. You're going to find it hard to hide anything from me.
I'm not in the habit of speaking ill of the dead, Mr. Szulski. Especially to their family. Old grudges drove us apart. Not all stains are easy to remove. Especially ones on a person's honor.
And might they give you a reason to seek revenge? A motive?
I can't summon golems if that's what you're getting at.
But you know there is such a possibility.
Is that all? I need to get back to work.
Powiedz, że wiesz o Abrahamie Horwicu, zarzuć mu, że to on zamówił golema. Właśnie.
You didn't need the power to send the golem after my father. Old Sofer did it at your request.
And do you know what for?
All this is because Abraham Horowitz, isn't it? He lost his life, and the whole community felt it. Seems like you did most of all. I just don't get why Horowitz was so important to you.
Community. Something you Szulskis don't know a thing about. Here, we take care of everyone equally. No one is more or less important than anyone else. Your father's punishment was fitting for his actions and his background. The wrath of the Jewish people. A death for a death.
Was it worth it? A golem is a blunt instrument that kills and harms everyone in reach.
What are you talking about?
Udowodnij, że klątwa golema zbiera duże żniwo.
You wanted to teach my father a lesson, and you did. It's too bad innocent people died in the process. The building that collapsed on Stanisław, it was inhabited by people. Now all that's left of them are some damaged items. That's what happens every time the golem physically manifests. Random people lose their lives due to its untamed power.
No, it can't be. It wasn't supposed to be that way.
Porusz temat ojca Horwica.
I don't think the punishment is adequate for the crime. Horowitz had something on his conscience. He must have, if both the Ochrana and the Socialists were interested in him. And what my father did, I can't believe I'm saying this, but his motives seem noble.
Or do they?
There's no trace of cruelty in his actions. He didn't do it for his own profit, but for some kind of greater good.
Without any specifics, those are just words.
Powiedz, że Sofer był świadom czynu ojca.
My father and Sofer knew one another for years. Father knew the rabbi could be forced to create a golem if Horowitz was killed. They both took that risk. Sofer couldn't reveal that he knew Stanisław. He also knew that Horowitz had to disappear because he was a threat to too many people.
To whom?
That doesn't matter. You don't have anything to do with this, Mordechai. Just like I have nothing to do with my father's actions. I am connected to them only by my blood.
What do you want?
To get rid of the golem. Tell me something, anything, that will get me closer to a solution.
Instead of telling you, I'll show you.
Where? Into an alley, where some friend of yours will smack me around?
To the synagogue. Are you coming?
Tak.
Yes. Let's go.
We'll stop to get Feldman. He should see this too.
No i jesteśmy. Rzeczywiście, zniknięcie Horowitza jest skutkiem działająca. Nie można mu odmówić powodów. Aptekarz budował bomby dla socjalistów. Sprawiłem, że Hayat się otworzył. Chcę, żebym udał się z nim do podziemi synagogi. Idziemy. Podziemia. Kolumna, powiedzmy szczerze, podtrzymuje sklepienie, a wygląda jakby sama miała zamiar runąć. Mało zachęcające. Materiał ze starannie wypisaną hebrajską intonacją. Zniszczona ściana, więc to tędy wyszedł golem. Ta dziura tłumaczy problem Federmana z dachem. Wiadra z gliną. Glina pewnie posłużyła do stworzenia golema. Podziemia synagogi. To tu przywołano golema, który dogonił i zabił mojego ojca, a teraz ściga mnie. Myślałem, że salatory nie mogą mieć fizycznej formy, ale myliłem się. Dzięki kabale i nienawiści nawet fundamentalne prawa taumaturgii mogą zostać nagięte. Nie odkręcę tego sam. Potrzebuję sprzymierzeńca. Dobra, pomówmy z nimi.
No wonder the roof is leaking if the foundation is crumbling. A lovely metaphor, Hashem. But what happened here had nothing to do with Hashem. Did it?
Mr. Shulsky wished to know the origin of his curse. This is where it took its shape. If I'd... Now I see it differently. But back then, when I was talking to Sofer, revenge and justice seemed one and the same.
Revenge is no justice. It is always dictated by anger, and in anger, erring comes easily. But Sofer agreed to it.
He summoned the golem. What else do you want to know?
Zapytaj, co Hayat pamięta z przywołania.
What do you remember from the moment you summoned the golem?
Nothing. I don't want to go back to that.
Rozwiąż mu język.
Your memory takes shape and forms into words. Talk to me, Mordechai.
I feel cold. Cold from the clay seeps into my fingers, into my bones. But the colossus I've been sculpting for hours is nearly ready. Sofar whispers the spell in Hebrew, but his words throb in my temples and soul. The colossus comes to life and looks at me.
What did Sofar say then?
I don't know.
Speak!
I couldn't hear, I swear. I couldn't hear. Truly. Enough, I beg you. Enough. Your family and your blood deserved this curse. Enough.
Hayat. How could Sofar have done something like this? And you, sir, how are you not ashamed?
Przyznaj, że mogłeś przesadzić.
Maybe I've treated Hayat unfairly.
Ale przynajmniej wiemy.
You made him relive all that. That's torture.
I wanted to know. Anything might help us get rid of the golem.
Even so.
Powiedz, że wiemy wszystko.
This place won't tell me anymore.
And what have you learned?
Zwróć uwagę na zrujnowaną ścianę.
The hole you can't miss over there is the new door the golem smashed when it was summoned to life.
And no one saw anything. How is that possible?
Wskaż na wiadra.
The clay formed a shell that Sofar infused with the saluter. Hayat brought it and spent hours shaping the body of the golem.
Hours? That must have been horribly exhausting.
What's a few hours in exchange for a curse that lasts generations?
Opowiedz o zapisanym kawałku materiału.
These are the remains of some fabric that Sofar wrote something on in Hebrew, I think. This might be some prayer, incantation, even a spell. There's not enough left to read anything. That's all, but I'm not any closer to a solution. I need someone like Sofar.
A thaumaturge and a Kabbalist?
Do you know one, Rabbi?
Well, there is someone. Normally, I'd advise against contacting him, but after considering these extraordinary circumstances, and with trust in your choice of a path to lead me down, I'm compelled to reveal that it's Ariel Rofe.
Of course.
Do you know one another?
Tak. Tak.
Well, I know him well enough to suspect that he might not want to help me. But I'll look for him.
Mercy rebuilds bridges.
I think I know where Rafa would tell me to shove that.
All right, I think it's time for us to go. This place just makes the blood boil. Shall we?
Może wyjdę sam.
I want to look around a little more. I'll find my own way out.
Please, look after yourself.
Otrzymujemy zadanie i kończymy zadanie. Do poskromienia lub pozbycia się golema potrzebna będzie pomoc kabalisty. Rabin Feldman potwierdził moje obawy. Jedynym znanym mu kabalistycznym taumaturgiem jest Alier Rauf. On już nam pomagał ze Swietłaną, ale to nic nie dało. Zobaczmy, czy tutaj coś jest, ale nic tu nie ma. Myślałem, że coś tu się stanie i do nowego do odkrycia będzie, ale niestety nie tym razem. Skontaktuj się z Arielem Rauf. Gdzie to będzie? Na Powiślu. Jak te zadanko? Okej. O, coś tutaj mamy. Kartka na drzewie. Zmiana pory zbiórki SSA o 5 na skrzyżowaniu ulicy Bednarskiej i Zimnej. Zadanie. Futbol. Skarga. Panie Czesławie, już znieść nie mogę tego, co się wyczynia niemal codziennie po południu pod oknami naszej browarnej, gdzie kiedyś był taki spokój. Stukot, wrzaski i walenie w blachę. Czy pan tego nie słyszy? Proszę z tym zrobić porządek jak najszybciej. Maria Stępówka. Zadanie. Lochy.
Quiet this time.
Co my tu mamy? Albo kogo?
Bored? Then go ask that uniform what he's doing here. Or tell him to skidoo.
Hey, fancy pants! Fuck off!
Hang on, hang on. You lost, officer?
Hang on! That's the mama's boy of Śródmieście.
Powiedz, że szukasz Ariela Rowe.
I'm looking for Ariel Roffe.
Maybe he had a reason to make it so hard.
Mr. Roffe didn't mention nobody was gonna be looking for him. How about first your proof you're the son of Śródmieście? You wanna try your luck, sonny?
Okej.
Maybe just a friendly one to get the blood pumping. We're in the dungeon after all, aren't we? But under one condition. If I win, you tell me where I can find Ariel.
If I win, I'll be happy enough.
Okej. Dobra, tak. Tak. Nice. Gościu jest rozbity. Okej. Nice. Czad. Tak. I tak. No i ciao. Pięknie.
Hang on. That's enough.
You're the son of a bitch of Śródmieście.
Thank you. Now, would anyone be so kind as to point me in the direction of Mr. Ariel Roffe?
Take a look at Różycki Bazaar. He's got this sorta Geschäft there.
Thanks. They're right to call this place the dungeon.
Bazar Różyckiego, ogromny syfon, to znak rozpoznawczy najsłynniejszego bazaru w Warszawie. To nie miejsce dla ludzi miękkich. Ci wychodzą z takiej wizyty z naręcznym niechcianego mleka, struganego badziewia i śledzi droższych niż nowa para butów. Jeśli jednak znasz reguły tej gry, będziesz czuć się tutaj jak odkrywca, przedzierający się przez puszczę w poszukiwaniu artefaktów. Kramarze oraz przekupki pomrukują zadowoleni, zachwalając swoje towary i zawijając zakupy w stare gazety. Kątem oka widzą stragan obok. Zawsze ma więcej klientów, zawsze leży tam pod koniec dnia bardziej wypchana sakiewka. Te myśli krążą tutaj jak kruki, zataczając coraz węższe koła. Zazdrość zatruwa sen. Wystarczy pokazać się w lepszym ubraniu, by narazić się na splunięcie. Nienawiść szerzy się szybciej niż cholera. W tej dżungli kroki trzeba stawiać naprawdę rozważnie. Bazar Różyckiego ma niechlubną renomę. Czemu wcześniej nie pomyślałem, że Row może być właśnie tam? Dobrze. Zobaczmy tutaj. Zaplecze. Wejdźmy jeszcze na zaplecze. Ale nic tu nie ma. Idziemy teraz tędy. Baza Różyckiego. O, co my tu mamy? Broszura patriotyczna, nadesłane. Klub Miłośników Rzadkich Książek organizowany przez Aba Łódzkiego zaprasza na spotkania na ulicy Targowej w każdą środę godziny 7 wieczór. Sekretna biblioteka. Co my tu mamy? Książka na straganie. Książka na straganie. Czytaj poezję. Legenda o Warsie i Sawie. Tabliczka mlecznej czekolady. Słodka i dobra na każdą okazję od pogrzebu po ślub. Skrzynia z butelkami wódki. Butelki pokrywa kurz. Żadnej nie brakuje. Kurier warszawski, psy rasowe, spaniele angielskie, szczenięta po rodzicach nagrodzonych na wystawach polskich i zagranicznych. Pytać pod adresem Brukowa 34A łamane na 3. Kurier warszawski. Ale jeszcze było coś chyba tam na dole. O. Tu też coś jest. Zagubiona paczka. Przesyłka opakowana w szary papier, przez który można wyczuć tłoczony grzbiet i twardą oprawę. Paczka jest adresowana do Adama Bałuckiego. Fajny ten bazar, nie powiem. Może tu jeszcze coś będzie. Pusta butelka, osuszona do dna. Czuć od niej alkoholem i kimś, no cóż, nieumytym. Kartka w witrynie masarni. Ktoś chciał napisać nieczynny remanent, ale nie podołał i poddał się po kilku próbach. Końcówka cygara, wprawdzie wypalony do ostatniego błyszczka, ale i tak niezły luksusek na taką dzielnicę. Tutaj coś mamy.
That wasn't too hard.
Portmonetka, skrupulatnie opróżniona z pieniędzy. Zostały tylko wizytówki i zdjęcia. Wyciągnijmy wniosek. Poszukiwanie kabalisty bazaru życkiego. Ten cały magik to nikt inny tylko Ariel Rowe i trzeba mu przyznać, że trzęsie całym bazarem. Wygląda na to, że w zamkniętej masarni założył świetnie prosperujący punkt bimbrowniczy. Warto tam zapukać. Okej. Szmaciana lalka, uszyta z solidnego sukna, ale jest na tyle starannie odszyta, że całość wygląda zadziornie i elegancko. Co my tu mamy? Napij się oranżady. Człowiek podchodzi do stoiska, ma ochotę kupić oranżadę wyłącznie dlatego, by wyrazić swoje uznanie dla fantazji autorów tej konstrukcji. Fajne te orężady były kiedyś. Nie to co teraz, Heleny jakieś niedobre. Dobra, ale tu jeszcze coś było. Pani patrzy. O, i jest ten. Dobra, najpierw tak, najpierw zerknę tu. Pięknie. Zobaczmy, co my tu mamy.
The plan is simple. Bashka has a stand around the corner where she sells moonshine. You've got the money, I've got the will, everything fits. The evening is set.
You're a real strategist, brother.
Nie w tą stronę. Tu idziemy.
Then the bald guy looks to his left, looks to his right, and boom! Smacks the cop right in the face.
Calm down, don't go hitting me now. Has anyone ever told you that you get overly excited about certain things?
Nie, nie tutaj. Nie, kurde. Jeszcze raz.
The plan is simple. Bashka has a stand around the corner where she sells moonshine. You've got the money, I've got the will, everything fits. The evening is set.
You're a real strategist, brother.
Dobra, idziemy. Teraz tutaj.
Then the bald guy looks to his left, looks to his right, and boom! Smacks the cop right in the face.
Calm down, don't go hitting me now. Has anyone ever told you that you get overly excited about certain things?
Dobra, teraz idziemy chyba tutaj. Nie, tutaj.
Name.
Szulski.
From those Shulskis? Well, well, your daddy will be happy.
Just like my daddy when he hears that I've been leading little Victor down the wrong path again.
Shut your mouth, punk, or my deputy will put a precautionary bullet in your right butt cheek.
No i jesteśmy.
Abaurity wanted to show me his father's store. He picked a bad moment. I didn't need Thaumaturgy to feel his shame at that moment. We can go. Now I'm ashamed of what I felt back then. I felt superior.
Z wierzchu masarnia, w środku nielegalna bronia. Warto tam zapukać. O, coś tu mamy. Liścik. Szanowny panie Juliuszu, wielką mi zrobiłeś przykrość podczas ostatniego balu. Panna Jadwiga nie dość, że pochodzi z niezbyt szanownej rodziny, to jeszcze nie jest wcale urodziwa. Nie rozumiem doprawdy, dlaczego pan się na nią tak uwziął podczas wszystkich szybkich tańców, kiedy ja stałam z boku i traciłam czas na czczych rozmowach z nudnymi ciotkami. Pragnąłby pan się ze mną znów zobaczyć. Zgoda, ale pod jednym warunkiem. Jako dowód pana oddania i zapewnienie o życzliwości przyjmę podarek u pana Mikuszewskiego na ulicy Brukowej. Można nabyć prezent, który wprawi mnie w lepszy nastrój. Bez owego podarunku proszę się nie pokazywać. Marianna. Liścik. Szachraj. Pogadamy?
Anyone can win today. Try your luck and play.
Don't give up, ma'am. You'll get lucky this time.
And you, sir? How can I help you?
Zapytaj, co to za gra.
What's the game?
Good, sir. Let me explain. 3 cups, 1 shell. To find it is to win. Simple enough, right?
Except I've lost 3 times already.
Dobra.
I'd love to play. Who knows, maybe I'll have more luck.
You have to wait, I'm afraid. It's the lady's turn.
Take a shot, man. Fortune favors the brave.
All right, let's do it.
Come back later, sir.
Nalegaj.
I'll play. And if you cheat, I'll know.
Why don't you go, ma'am? This isn't your lucky day.
And now we'll have a talk with you, smart aleck.
We'll
Walka?
teach him not to harass hard-working fiddlers. Get him!
Nice. Tak. Nice. Nice. O! Kolejni. Tak. 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 Wow. 68. Tak. 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 Nie dało mu cierpienia. Tak. Tak. No i nie będą już tu ludzi oszukiwać na tej głupiej grze. Zaraz, tu coś jest. Synagoga. Mhm.
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here.
Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on. Fuck off.
O, góras. Zapytaj o zamknięty sklep.
Am I wrong, or are you guarding a closed butcher's store? This is Ariel Roffe's Geschäft, right?
I'll check it the hell out in a minute and we'll be done.
Zauważ, że brzmi jak
You
znajomy.
talk just like the friend I'm looking for.
I'm asking you nicely, capisce? Bid it.
I'm looking for Ariel Roffe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dummkopf.
You'll attract more attention with that shouting.
Buzz on for I get my club. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibberty and raggedy sod. Beat it.
But I know Ariel's got his hideout here. I even know which copper's hands he greases.
I don't know about no bribes, you
Provocateur?
Fuck off.
I swear, I know this is Ariel's hideout.
Know how to read? It says butcher's shop.
Sure, it's extra kosher, because there's no meat at all in there. Come on, every bum at Różyc reeks of booze from this place.
And when they come here, I'll tell them to fuck off.
Please, I just want a word with Ariel.
Ogras, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
Ariel, come on. Let's talk, please.
But Ogras, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want.
Ładnie.
All right, leave him be.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Shulsky. Let's get out of sight. But if anything starts shaking, I'll shoot you.
Don't stare that way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me. And how exactly did you find me?
Najpierw skomentujmy to
It's a
miejsce.
very inventive hiding spot. And a nice place.
We've got our own little store here with different varieties. I'm just doing my best to unload it efficiently. Don't waste my time.
Przyznaj się, jak go znalazłeś.
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
Powiedz o lochu.
There are traces all over the dungeon. You're not being very careful.
If you want something out of me, you better get to the ass-kissing part. Say what you want.
Najpierw zapytaj o Ogurasa.
Why do they call that bruiser Oguras?
He's got a green pecker from untreated pox with these little bumps like on those little cocktail gherkins.
I hope he gets well soon.
I'll pass that on. That everything?
Dobra, przechodzimy do
I've
rzeczy.
got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerbridge Bridge?
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to. Forget it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
Powiedz, że współczujesz mu stratę Havera.
My sympathies about Javier. Really, he didn't deserve it. But I didn't deserve a golem either.
A faithful friend and a quick healer. What am I supposed to do with your sympathies?
I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way.
Pozwól mu mówić.
The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaws second. But first, you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
Materialność golema. Golem jest wyjątkowym salutorem, którego wyróżnia, że to jest obliczony fizyczną formę. Póki ta materialna skorupa nie pęknie, nic nie da się z nim zrobić. Dopytaj o skazę.
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
Zignorujmy
Doesn't
pytanie.
matter.
I think so too.
Powiedz, że znasz miejsce przywołania.
I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozick Synagogue.
So, Sofer managed to do it?
Miejsce przywołania. Najpierw zapytaj, jak pozbawić
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Berur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? A further humiliation?
We'll see.
No dobra, wiemy chyba wszystko.
So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem is mine.
Rof postawił warunek. Pomoże mi z golemem, jeśli ostatecznie będzie mógł go przejąć. Ale po co?
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
No dobra, zostawmy ten temat.
So, you in or out?
Chyba nie mamy wyjścia.
Agreed. The golem will be yours.
You didn't say the magic words.
I hereby promise that the golem is yours, as long as you can handle it.
Way to go. Don't worry about the rest.
Hold on.
What?
If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws?
Do zrealizowania rytuału potrzebna jest krew przyłuski, dokładnie ktoś ze skazą. Skoro nie zamierzam poświęcić swojej, muszę wiedzieć, czy moja siostra też jakąś nosi. Przyznaj, że masz jeszcze siostrę, nie wspominaj o Ligi. Dobra, powiedzmy o tej siostrze.
I've got a sister, twin, but I don't know if Ligia carries a flaw.
Lovely name. And a strong bond of blood. If she's important to you, the golem has to be bound.
I know.
Then go back to your sister and find out if she carries a flaw.
No dobra.
All right, I'll bring her here. Maybe she'll be better off without the flaw.
I'm not here to heal your conscience. You're one cold son of a bitch. A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
No to wznieśmy toast.
L'chaim.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Tośmy dobili targu.
Ready.
Dobra, udajmy się do synagogi.
Let's get this over with.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's.
Dowiedz się, czy Ligia nosi skazę. No właśnie. O, coś tu jeszcze jest. Zestaw 3 świeczek. 3 świece ustawione w samym środku komnaty. Seferiecja, księga stworzenia, zawiera opisy mistycznych rytuałów. Rytuał opiera się na wykorzystaniu odpowiedniej kombinacji imion Boga i żywiołów, których dopełnieniem jest golem. Kabała wcale nie jest taka trudna. Dobra, ale chodźmy do Ligi. Może nie być zbyt zadowolona, ale nie ma wyjścia. Jeszcze tylko zerknę na te moje zadanka. Kurde. Bez strachu. Szansa minęła. Dobra, trudno. No dobra. Przekonajmy się.
Remember when you promised to show up for the lecture? It doesn't matter anymore.
I had a lot on my mind.
Well, yes. What brings you here?
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
Zacznij temat przytrzymnej skazy.
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't tell me too much about his abilities.
Zapytaj, co jest dla niej najważniejsze.
If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that matters most, what would it be?
Where's this coming from? My family. And you, too, of course.
Now, seriously this time.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm putting you second. Work comes first. I want to work. Hard and honestly. And I want to be respected for it. Not have fingers pointed at me. And so it will be.
Skaza Ligi. Dostrzegłem w Ligi znamiona skazy związanej z jej ambicjonalnym podejściem do życia. To mi na razie wystarczy. Klątwa Golema. Posiadam już komplet informacji w sprawie klątwy Golema. Pozostaje mi tylko udać się z Ligią na miejsce rytuału, gdzie będzie nas oczekiwał Rolf. Zastanawiam się tylko, czy w tym wszystkim powinienem dotrzymać obietnicy złożonej kryminaliście.
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you.
Podziękuj za szczerość.
I will. And thank you for opening up to me. And good luck.
Thank you.
I meant the people who stand in your way.
Thank you.
Opowiedz o miejscu przywoływania Golema.
I found out that you can only call off a golem in the place where it was made. It was summoned in the synagogue.
How do you know that?
Przyznaj, że Hyatt pokazał ci to miejsce.
Father's former sales clerk led me there.
Hyatt? How did he know? Don't tell me he had something to do with this.
Powiedz prawdę.
Well, he begged the previous rabbi to send the golem after father. He did it out of revenge for the disappearance of a certain Horowitz.
The pharmacist? What exactly is Hyatt accusing Papa of? Of killing him?
Zapytaj, czy ci
Do you
ufa.
trust me, sister?
I trust you. And I'm glad that you're here with me. Even if it's not always easy.
No to poprośmy ją.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get going.
Are we going down into the synagogue basement?
Tak.
Ariel Rofe is already waiting for us. He's the one leading this whole thing.
Do I know him?
I sincerely hope not. He's not a suitable companion for you.
Oh, now I'm dying of curiosity.
There's no time.
How exciting! I feel 10 years old again.
Aha. Przystąp do rytuału. Liga ja, udaliśmy się do podziemi. Liga ma skazy i jest nią ambicja. Prawdę mówiąc, mogłem się zorientować wcześniej. Ciekawe, czy da się to wykorzystać podczas rytuału Auriela. No dobra.
The darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Rotha. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Rofer, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Shulsky. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle is pale. You feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
Wyjaśnij
To
jej.
lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
Powiedz, że źle to
I could
zabrzmiało.
have phrased it better. The point is that only you with your flaw can lure the golem here.
Will I lose my flaw in the process?
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasing something. Ambition, even to an excessive degree. And yes, you will lose it.
Fine. Get that flaw out of me.
Podziękujmy za
Thank you
zaufanie.
for trusting me.
But him, I don't know about.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Enough chit-chat. Since everything's ready, let's get to work.
Dopytajmy go.
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the bearer. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sophie's skin.
My father had that effect on people.
Dowiecie, czy rytuał jest bezpieczny.
This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word. I won't touch a hair on your sister's head.
I'm here, Mr. Roffe.
And aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
No to ruszajmy.
Let's begin.
Don't mess this up.
I'll do my best.
Won't it come?
Patience.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith. Yit Kadash Shimiraba. I take her flaw, you get rid of the golem, and we're quits.
Może oszukajmy Ariela, zwab golema swoją skazą dumy i go przejmij. Tak zrobimy.
Reconsidered our deal, Ariel.
What?
Okej. Cyk. 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 Nice. Tak. 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 Fuck. Tak. 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 Nice.
Not so threatening now, are you?
Even Ganaps have more honor.
Sorry, wybacz. Odgryź się.
Fuck off. No one is allowed to hurt my sister.
Fuck off! Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Shulsky.
That's enough, Mr. Rofa.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Let's get your sister to a safe place. I'll call a carriage.
No i dobrze. Bardzo dobrze się stało. Mam nadzieję, że tylko Ligia nie będzie zła bardzo na mnie.
What happened? How did I get here?
Feldman helped me bring you here. He just left. He told me to say hello.
That was kind of him. What about the golem?
Powiedzmy
Now
prawdę.
we're safe from the curse of Satanisław. The golem is mine now.
And what about my flaw?
Ciągle ją ma.
Nothing. I didn't want to take the chance that without the flaw you'd become someone else. We're joined by blood and we both carry flaws. It didn't matter to the golem.
So why did you bring me to the synagogue? What was that for?
The truth is that it was your flaw that Rafa was supposed to use to catch the golem. That was a mistake. I'm sorry.
I almost died of fear because of you.
And I sound sorry, don't I?
There will be consequences. Ariel Rafa doesn't seem like someone who easily forgets.
Nic nam nie
We're
grozi.
safe since I've got the golem.
I hope you know what you're saying.
Jak się czujesz?
How do you feel?
Like before. But more so. I need to sign all the sureties and tackle the shelf of ointments in Mirów. What about you?
For the moment, I'm okay.
Dajmy jej
I have to
odpocząć.
go. I think you should rest.
Nonsense. I don't have time for this. Victor? I think Papa would have been proud of you.
Gliniane ambicje. No dobrze. Dzieci szatana, zobaczcie z Rasputinem. Myślę, że w kolejnym odcinku moglibyśmy teraz troszkę porobić tych zadań pobocznych. Szpital praski. Trochę nam się nazbierało. Thaumaturgia. Jest golem. Zadaje obrażenia, spowalnia zaplanowane działania wroga. Zadaje, jeśli skupienie wroga jest niepełne. Jeśli wróg jest pod wpływem stanu, umiejętność zada podwójne obrażenia. 60-72, ładnie. Nice. Opanowanie wymaga pomocy Rasputina. No to trzeba iść do Rasputina. Konie na niebie. Dobra. Pójdziemy do Rasputina w takim razie. Ale to w kolej... A chociaż... Co tu mamy? Przeczytaj. Niedokończony tekst. Jak zauważa wyżej wspomniany autor, ogniwa w fabrykach oprócz mężczyzn pracują także kobiety i dzieci, co najprawdopodobniej jest wynikiem smutnej okoliczności, że i kobiety i mężczyźni tak samo jak dzieci potrzebują jeść. Cytat świadomie przewrotny, jednak bezwzględnie punktujący fakt, że praca dzieci jest barbarzyństwem, na które... Dobra, jeszcze się przebiorę w tym odcinku. Założymy sobie nowe wdzianko. Może teraz takowe. Tak, trzeba iść do Rasputina, ale to w kolejnym materiale, który serdecznie zapraszam. Hej!